Hey guys, my name is the Electrified Gamer. Welcome to a new playthrough. I actually have mentioned this many times before, but I actually did record this playthrough. A really long time ago, and the problem was that Fraps completely screwed up the entire playthrough. So this backup let's play that I had ready, just in case something, just for a backlog, or just in case I am being procrastinating or lazy, didn't work out, I would have this on standby. But guess what? The game was just like, yeah, Fraps was just like, yeah, screw you. This is why we use good old NVIDIA GeForce Experience. So enough wasting time. Let's play Shovel Knight. This was, gosh dang it, it wasn't the best playthrough, but I have to say, it was pretty good. Shovel Knight, Plague Knight, or Shovel Knight. I guess I'll play as Shovel Knight. I don't have any experience with Plague Knight, so I guess I'll do that. I'm gonna pick my role-playing name, which is the best name I could ever come up for. It's a name for a girl, and it's also a name for a guy, so I can use it in any retrospect. So Glorp. Let's do this. Chevalier the Shovel Knight? That was the old playthrough. It's time for Glorp. Let's do this. It took me 4 hours to beat this game last time. It didn't feel like 4 hours. It was technically 4 sessions, but I have no idea. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. I'm going to try and put on an epic voice, but it will not work. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. They were the most adorable couple in all the lands. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fates when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. I think that's what it says. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed and Shield Knight was gone. And the sprite work for this game is quite amazing, I must say so myself. His spirit broken and grieving, Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude. And he just became a nice little farmer. He played Stardew Valley for the rest of his life. But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress, and her Order of No Quarter, which also includes a Plague Knight, who just decides to join the party. Now, the tower is unsealed and the devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin, and Shovel Knight takes the helm. It's time for our little buddy to take the helm and do this thing. It's funny that I go back to playing this game. It's a fun game. I actually do really like Shovel Knight. I didn't expect to like it when I first played it. I'm like, it's a game that's like the old school games, and it's like, I don't really like games that are based off like old school NES games a lot of the time, because I find them insanely difficult for no reason whatsoever. This comes from a guy who's beaten Dark Souls. Dark Souls, I guess most NES games well, not a lot of them. I remember playing a lot of NES games back like in my emulator days, and I remember being like, these were games that people played back in the day? Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. These games are way too hard for me. And this comes from the kid who grew up playing the SNES, but half the games I played on the SNES weren't very hard. Speaking of SNES games, we could totally... I'm glad that Mario RPG finally had the Wii U Virtual Console. Anyway, we should be talking more about Shovel Knight. This was a Kickstarted game, and it made tons of money, and it's one of the few Kickstarter games that, actually worked out in the long run. I know I can break these. I said I know I can... Oh, I can't break them. I guess those wings around it means I can't break them. Okay. Fine, I don't want to break it. You can actually... I figured that out during my second playthrough, like during that other Let's Play I mentioned, featuring Chevalier the Shovel Knight. But you can actually break the checkpoints, and it's like, if you break them, you get like a good reward out of them, but if you don't break them, it's just a spare checkpoint. I probably won't end up breaking a lot of the checkpoints due to the fact that I suck at this game. Due to the fact that I suck at a lot of, like, I was about to say first-person shooter, I suck at a lot of, like, 2D platformer games, even though I really enjoy a lot of them. I enjoy the Marios, I enjoy the Mega Mans, but I'm not saying I'm good at them. Remember how Mighty Number 9 was supposed to be the spiritual successor to Mega Man? It ended up turning to be a little indie game known as Shovel Knight. The little Shovel Knight that could. He's so adorable. I would want an amiibo of him. I would totally want an amiibo of him. I could totally... It'd be so funny if I cannot talk today. I cannot talk because it's still late at night, and I just got finished recording another playthrough. This is just in case that I don't upload that playthrough right away. Actually, today, since it is like 2 o'clock in the morning, I thought I mentioned this anyway, I'm gonna do a ton of recording today. Oh gosh, I just jinxed it. Never mind, I didn't say that. I mean, I'm gonna, might not record today because I'm a lazy jerk face. Let's skip this song, because I know you get money from the songs. Yeah, but I do like the challenge in, I was about to say Mighty Number 9, that's not correct. I love the graphic styles, it reminds me of an old NES game. It has an amazing soundtrack, I love the soundtrack in this game. And, I mean, it's pretty fun. If you haven't gotten this game yet, I don't know, what are you doing? I think this game had free DLC. It did. That's what Plague Knight is. I think, is Plague Knight free DLC? I think it is. I'm not entirely sure. I completely forgot. I think Plague Knight is free DLC. They're like, hey, here's Plague Knight. Oh yeah, Kickstarter people got it early. That's correct. I was like, something about Kickstarter people. They got Plague Knight early. It's like, here's this bonus content. I swear there was supposed to be more DLC for this game, but that just might have been my imagination. I thought there was going to be more characters you could play as. I might have to beat the Plague Knight story to figure that out, but anyway. I do like doing live commentaries, because if I fail, it's fun. If I fail, it's fun. That doesn't make any sense. If I fail, and, I don't know. I have a hard time doing post-commentary most of the time. I would totally need someone by my side to do post-commentary. Post-commentary has never been my thing, really. It's funny just to get your live reaction to things sometimes. It's just more genuine. That's why I stopped my Banjo-Kazooie playthrough. Oh gosh, I fell. First death. Future me is going to keep a death counter, because death counters are the best. They're the easiest thing to edit through. They're the easiest. Hold on a second. First, they're the easiest thing to edit through. Second of all, the second point I have to make up, I died on the first level. Shows how good I am at this game. I still can't believe that my other Let's Play took 4 hours. It felt like it didn't take that long. Okay, so like in Dark Souls, if you die, you lose all of your coins. There's no real penalty to dying except you lose all your money. You don't have lives in this game, which is awesome. The waterfall trips me out every time. Oh my gosh. I actually like that feature in video games. It's, you don't have, like, you're not, like, completely punished, but you're punished enough to where it's like, alright, I'm gonna get back up. We're gonna do this again. Ain't no stopping me, you know. The game's just like, you might have died, but go back, grab your stuff, let's do this, you learn from your mistake. It's not like, ha, you died, time to go all the way back to the beginning of the stage, you jerk. It's like, oh, I don't want to go back to the beginning of the game. That's always my problem with extremely hard video games. It's like, it's time to go back to the beginning of the stage. You know why? Because you suck. It's like, oh. I forgot what Mighty Number 9, that's it. Because I think Mighty Number 9 has life system in it. It does. I played that game and I was like, oh my gosh, if you die, it's back to the beginning of the stage, isn't it? It's like, yep. I'm gonna end up comparing this game to Mighty Number 9. But it's just like an old school NES game. It has like the feeling of Mega Man, it has the feeling of Castlevania, has the feeling of DuckTales, only because you can do that. You can only do this stomp attack. Speaking of DuckTales, I might do a DuckTales remastered playthrough. I know that game doesn't take very long. I've pretty much all my backlog games are just games that I know don't take very long to beat. Because, you know, my main playthroughs like Zelda, Twilight Princess, and other games. This is what happens when you are not focused on the game as much as I wanted to. This is a very comfy position that I am in. Me no talk good, yes. Me talk good, yes, no, maybe. I've made that joke so many times, it hurts my head. I'm actually glad that I've played this game more than once before I did a playthrough. I really wanted a Shovel Knight amiibo. There's a bunch of them. I'm glad the what do you call it? The amiibo shortage of like 2016 is over. I forgot that this game has knockback, and I forgot that one of the armors later on is like reduces knockback. It's like, then why would you put knockback in the game? Eep. I know that if you play this game on the Wii U and you have the amiibo, it actually has a co-op feature. I don't know if it's in this PC port. It's kind of weird. It's like you get to play co-op if you have an amiibo. It's like, ooh, wait a minute, what? I remember when the amiibo for the game got announced, I'm like, that confirms it. Shovel Knight is the next Smash Brother character. And then it's like, it's Bayonetta. It's like, wait, what? Wait a minute. I remember, like, when Smash Bros, the Wii U game came out, everyone's speculating, it's like, it could be Shovel Knight. It could be Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. That's not even correct. Nintendo couldn't get the... I just want, like, Smash Brothers to become, like, this, like, where, like, all of, like, every video game character just comes to have, like, a giant brawl. It doesn't matter, like, who owns you or anything. Nintendo gets you somehow. Like Scorpion's in it or something weird like that. But, I mean, you have to, like, tone down, like, the violence. I mean, they did it for Bayonetta. I don't know why you couldn't do it for, whatchamajigger. For, you could tone down the violence for Bayonetta, but you probably can do it for Scorpion. I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, the cerulean coward. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. This is gonna hurt my voice in the long run. Stand aside, Black Knight. I have no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. The time away has dulled your senses, can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress, and her invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel. You think I'm scared of you? You're just like Proto Man. You have no... Ow, never mind. I've died on this guy so many times. I got this. Just gotta bounce off his head. The difference about this game and, like, the comparison between DuckTales is like, oh, you can pogo bounce. It's like, you can kind of pogo bounce, but, like, you can't, like, pogo bounce, because, like, if you play DuckTales, you can, like, bounce around and stuff like that. You can, like, bounce around on the ground normally. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm so focused right now, I'm gonna, like, one-shot this guy. Or not, yeah. I really wish you could get a skin to play as Dark Knight here. I always liked his color scheme a little bit more than... You're not taking me down. Yes! I beat him my first try. You don't know how many times it took me in my first recording session to beat him. It was actually kind of pitiful how many times it took me. I think it took me like 4 times. But I have defeated thy evildoer, and now I will continue along my adventure. After I take a quick nap by the campfire. This music right here, it reminds me of, like one of the old Zelda games on the Game Boy. Those games were so good, but I sucked at them so bad. I remember the furthest I got was, like, to the beach area. Like, you got the raft. Oh my gosh, thy young lady has fallen out of the sky. Whatever shall I do? I should probably try and catch her. I actually had a dream about this. Ah, wait, I got her. No, I'll save you. I'll save you. Oh, what a weird dream. I had a dream, and you were in it, and you were in it, and you were in it. Wait, you know, you weren't in it. Ew. What are you? Ooh, that's scary. Now that's a face only a mother could love. Halt! No weapons. We have enough to worry about lately without everyone swinging swords around. Oh, oh, that's no weapon. It's just a shovel. You may enter then. Don't forget. Oh yeah, press up to talk to everybody. You know. You're breaking my immersion game. Why could you do that? I like how I keep shuffling my hair, even though I have none. Hail, traveler. I am but a simple bard, but I have a big problem. I've lost my music sheets. My entire repertoire lays scattered across the lands. If you ever find a music sheet, return it to me, and I shall reward you handsomely. Whoa, you have 2 music sheets. Magnificent. Take 500 gold for each? Yes. Wonderful. Fantasterific. That's not even a word. I just came up with that. Let's see here. You found Strike the F? And ostinato trumpet triplets. Is there anything you can render? It's into pure magic. Now that I have these music sheets, I can perform it for you at any time. Just ask. He's pretty much your music player. You go around and you collect those sheets, you get money, and you can listen to old music. Hey, goat. Decisions. Shall I extend my magic or health? Or should I eat a tin can? When I buy my meal ticket and help narrow my options. Sure. I'll take one. That guy gets super happy, but to upgrade your health and to upgrade your magic, you need to talk to the goat, and he'll sell you the meal ticket. He'll sell you a meal ticket, and the magic girl, I think you have to find something. I'm not entirely sure. I never really worried about magic. A meal ticket. Hand it to me, and I will get to work on my best recipe. Got it. I'll dazzle your palate in no time or less. So bon appetit and pardon the mise. I would do a racist stereotype of a... I would do a total racist stereotype of a whatchamajigger of a French accent guy, but it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, you just buy the magic thing from her. Want to use it out of relics? Oh yes, of course. I can increase your maximum magic. Good. Oh, but no relics yet. What I can't have to find some relics. Chester down the ladder, he always has the weirdest things. Wait, what was I doing? Someone's Forget-Me-Not. Someone's, Batman from Arkham Origins. You'll get that joke if you watch my Arkham Origins playthrough. What if I upload that before I upload this? What if I upload this before that? That's what I meant to say. Hello, fish friends. All hail the Trout King? Indeed. Hail the Trout King! The king of fruit and fish, long may his stem grow. I wish to buy something from you, good friend. I wish to buy your chalices. I wish to buy both of them right away.